Good morning. Yeah, good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I am just about ready to head out for breakfast. I was hoping to leave like 10 minutes ago, but it's fine. I had to end up braiding my hair because looking my hair was just kind of a mess. So, these are the braids. They're not great. This side's deciding to be kind of whatever, but it's fine. It's fine. It's chill. I actually wanted uneven braids today, so. But yeah. We are going to breakfast before class. So, yeah, my laundry is finally done once and for all. I probably need to vacuum and just generally clean, dust, whatever, but everything's pretty good, all things considered. So I also was able to switch over my closet to my warm clothes, even though it's not 100% warm outside yet. I'm not gonna be wearing all of my hoodies, so I'm gonna go to breakfast. Hey guys, sorry I haven't really filmed at all today. My bad. But I'm getting ready to head to Blanche real quick so I can grab a quick dinner. I'm probably just gonna get a useful and go, and then I'm gonna go to work. So that's all. I finished my psych ups. Other than that, I pretty much just sat around and did nothing today. Oops. Oh well. I'll log in tomorrow. Probably. Okay, bye. Okay, hi guys. We're gonna sit right here while I pack my stuff for tomorrow morning. But I am done with my stuff for the night. I've decided that I'm going to not do any more homework tonight. Not that I was really doing any in the first place, but I'm not doing any, period. And whatever, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of read a little bit, go to sleep, just kind of reset myself, and be refreshed for tomorrow morning because we are lifting tomorrow morning, and we are having breakfast with a recruit tomorrow morning. So yeah, I don't know, I just kind of want to be feeling good and refreshed and ready. So yeah, just trying to kind of get my stuff ready for the morning so that way then I can wake up and just kind of go pretty quick. Tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day, but the hope is we'll do breakfast, and then I think that's at 8. My lift is at 9, so I'm gonna hopefully be there by 8:45 so I can start a little bit early, be done by 9:30, shower and be out of Kendall by 10, go to my class, or go to the building, do some stuff, some pre-reading, pre-class, whatever, go to class, do class, and then hopefully I will either hit up Grab and Go, but I'm hopefully going to be able to go to Blanche and get a quick lunch before I have to go to our SAC meeting. Then hopefully SAC meeting will be relatively short, quick, painless. And then I'll have to go to my lab. And then immediately after my lab, I'm hoping that lab will be a little bit quicker. I'm pretty well prepared going into lab, I think. So we're just collecting our data, which will not take very long. Recording it in our graphs, which will be due at the end of class. Or the end of lab. So I plan to do that super quick. And then we also have our lab photo diary, which will need to be due at the end of lab, which I'm also going to do very quickly, hopefully. But that's really it. I think, like, in lab. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I may just spend the whole time in lab and maybe start working on my lab report, but hopefully I will get to go back to my room before I have to go to swim lessons. And then I'm going to swim tomorrow night. I'm going to force myself to. I'm going to go hit up dinner. I'm going to quickly get changed after lessons, head to dinner, get a quick dinner, and then go back to the pool, which, like, kind of sucks, but, like, whatever. So that's my plan. And then after swim, I'll probably only swim for, like, an hour or so. I'll do another little quick shower, and then I'll come back here and I'll do some homework. So yeah, I don't know, not a lot of time to do homework tomorrow, but I'm hoping that, like, the little breaks that I have between things will be kind of nice. But I tend to work better at night anyway, so I got some stuff that I just want to kind of get ahead on in terms of for this week and next week. So we'll see how that all goes. It's mostly just chemistry stuff, kind of as always, but now that we're heading into finals week, we really only have like 2.5-ish weeks of class, really just 2 full weeks. So I don't know, I'm gonna try and, like, this week knock out my final project for geology. I literally just have to do, like, a 250-word artist statement on my little painting that I made. I'm gonna try and get a head start on my Spanish presentation, because yeah, I would like that to be done by the end of this week. The presentation itself doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like, it could be really, really short, pretty concise. I'm just gonna talk about music in Spanish. So yep. But anyway, yeah, I also have my Spanish interview this Friday, so I need to start preparing for that. Also, my biology lab report, like I said. Dude, I need these teeth to go back in. They're starting to jut out again, and my lip gets caught on them. They used to be a thing when I was younger, but my Invisalign fixed it. But my Invisalign and my retainer doesn't fit anymore because I have a new molar. It's fine. It's fine. It's chill. Anyway. Okay. This is probably gonna be my good night. So I'm gonna go read some and then go to sleep. Maybe I'll edit a couple vlogs tonight. Perchance. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to start posting vlogs without any background audio. Unless it, like, absolutely requires it. Okay. Good night.
Good morning. Just got out of breakfast and I'm headed to lift, so I'm sorry I don't have anything major for you, but I'm excited. It looks like I have some new circuits, so
I literally, oops. Anyway, yeah, literally have not seen you since this morning. Oops. Anyway, my lab was pretty fine. It lasted literally the whole time, so unfortunately I did not get to come back here before I had swim lessons, but it's okay. We're officially down to just 1 day of swim lessons left. And oh yeah, my biology lab is now literally done except for my lab report and then a self-review. So that's fun. But in case you are interested in hearing homework standings for the week, I have written a lot of things down, but not all of these are due this week. So due this week, I literally just have my Spanish interview preparation, which is not something that's technically due. It's just something I have to do because my Spanish interview is on Friday. And then chemistry problems at 10. That's technically all that I actually have left to do as far as I'm aware, plus my chemistry worksheet that I will likely have to do at the end of chemistry, but I don't have that yet. I can't do that until we're done with lab on Thursday. So technically done with everything for the rest of the week. Next week, however, there are lots of things to do, and then we start getting into, like, the thick of it with finals and stuff. So my goal is to kind of this week jump ahead to finals and stuff. So I'm going, and I don't know, like half and half. So the stuff that I would like to get done this week, hold on, sorry. So I have my Spanish interview, chemistry problems at 10. Those are both things that I still have to do this week. Chemistry worksheet 11. That's this week. Then I have my biology lab report, which I will need to do. It's due May 5th at 5 p.m., so 555. It shouldn't be terribly hard. I'm not terribly concerned about it, but it's just going to take time. So I'm going to try and start on that at some point this week. Maybe not tonight, potentially tomorrow night, because tomorrow I literally just have my 3 classes and that is all that is on my schedule. So if I can make it to swim in the evening, I'm going to force myself to go. But I'm only going to let myself go swim, or force myself to swim, if I can force myself to like really knock out a bunch of my work. So there's that. I also this week will finish my artist statement for my atmosphere and weather final project. I've done the painting. That's like the easy part. The hard part is going to be like a 250 word, which is literally not hard at all. Just like artist statement that's explaining the materials that I used, what it's demonstrating, what it means, blah, blah, blah. So it should be super, super easy. I'm not terribly concerned about that. I would also like to get a jump start on my Spanish final project, which is a presentation, literally about anything that you would like. So I'm going to talk about music. It just has to be in Spanish. It has to be like 3 to 5 minutes long, I think, roughly in there. The presentation that she did like an example, and she was like, it took like 3 minutes, but she was also going to have everybody like join her up and like do her presentation when it was on Zumba. And so she was going to like do a dance in front of the class with everybody. So like, I don't think you have to do like a whole class, like whatever, but maybe I'll play a song. Maybe I'll play one of my favorite Spanish songs. I don't know. We'll see. But the presentation itself was super minimal, so I think I can definitely knock that out this week. Then chemistry problem set 11 is our last problem set, and it's due at some point next week. So I would also like to hopefully have it be done by like Saturday or Sunday of like this weekend. Friday's gonna be kind of a busy night, or just a busy day in general. Saturday, I'm not really doing much in the morning, but my day starts to fill up as the night goes on. So I'll have my 3 classes, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a break, but I don't know exactly how long that break will be. But then I have a series of things occurring in the evening. So there's that. Saturday, like I said, the morning is going to be pretty chill, but then in the afternoon / evening, we have our like season end of year team party. So we're going to do that at our coach's house. And then I'll have the rest of the night off. And then Sunday, we're going to Newport. So Sunday, I'm going to be totally checked out. So, like, I need to make sure that, like, I'm not setting myself up to do work on Sunday, like, for the upcoming week. So anything that's going to be due on Monday, or honestly even Tuesday, I need to have done by Saturday night. But I also can't go to sleep too late on Saturday because we're waking up pretty early on Sunday. Anyway, so that's my plan. I've also made some good progress on my book the last couple days. I've read a few more chapters, so I know it doesn't really look like it, but like if you look at when I first started vlogging, which is like 3 months ago, so I'm making very slow progress, but I've been a very busy gal and I've been procrastinating a lot of things, but I've been trying to be better about reading, and I'm like a little over halfway through, so I'm pretty proud of that. I want to be a reader again. It's just I have a hard time motivating myself, and I have a hard time finding the time. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday, so I have class, and that's literally it. So we're gonna do homework. Maybe I'll go to the library and do my homework. I'm gonna put swim with a question mark. Maybe we'll clean some tomorrow because I put it on today's list, but chances of it happening are probably pretty slim. Might read. Okay. Feeling pretty good, pretty chill about that. So anyway, yeah. I'm also thinking I'm definitely going to most likely want to do a small load of laundry for Newport, or maybe I'll just like, we're only going to be there for a day, so it'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, so all things considered though, today was a busy day, but it was like honestly pretty chill. So yeah, unfortunately though, I will be also having to like fill my calendar up the next couple days because pop points are becoming, it's personal. This is personal, and we really need to lock in these last like 2.5 weeks on pop points, which I don't know if I've actually talked about that on here before, but basically it's just like the system that my athletics department / school has set up that like one of the coaches came up with. But basically it's just supposed to be like friendly competition to like get student athletes involved in each other's teams, but also just like in the campus and community as a whole. And so like you earn points for you and your team by attending certain events. Like different types of events have different point values and like whatever, but nobody really was like taking it terribly seriously. And then one of our SAC members, so I'm on SAC, Catherine's on SAC, Zoe's on SAC, Hood's on SAC, Catherine mainly, she was like realizing that volleyball was so far ahead, but it's just because they were like listening and following the rules, whereas like we were we were kind of just doing the bare minimum. So it was like we were earning points, but like we didn't really realize everything. And so then we were like, oh, well, it's actually so easy. So we like basically tripled our score in like 2 weeks. And now we're like really close to volleyball. Obviously we want to win, and it's personal now, simply just because we want to win. So we're super close. There's literally like a 16-point difference between us right now. They think that we have 360 points because we kind of lied a little bit. There were some points I messed up calculating some stuff, and so Catherine told me that I had put in 360, and that's what I had submitted, even though we technically have, oh my goodness, 385. Volleyball came in at 401 today. So if we were at 360, that would be a 41 point difference. But we actually have like 25 more points than that. So we're at 385, so we only have a 15-point difference. So we're a little bit closer. We kind of faked them out. It's fine. Nobody's really, like, we just have to report it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. So there's a bunch of events that are happening over like the next 2 weeks that like everybody really needs to be like attending, including moi. So whenever I have free time, that's like genuinely free time, and I'm not doing work of any kind, whatever. I also got kind of offered a job, but like also low-key other people are allowed to apply for it still. Me and several others got offered it to do like this like written piece for one of the senior symposium things. So I'm thinking about doing it, but I think I will have class on the day of senior symposium, which is quite unfortunate. Or at least on, I don't know if it's all on one day. I don't know if it's spread out over a couple days. I don't know much, but I'm like, maybe I'll apply for this job because they'll pay you to literally just write this like 600 to 800 word piece. That sounds like a good deal to me. Anyway, okay, I'm going to lock in. I've already showered for the night, so there's that. But I'm right now, number one priority is going to be chemistry problem set 10 because it's due like tomorrow night or tonight. Pretty sure it's tomorrow night. Actually, I know it's tomorrow night because she extended it to Wednesday. It was supposed to be due today, but so regardless, I would like it to be done tonight. That kind of got away from me, but it's mostly done. There's just a couple problems that I'm still struggling with, so I might have to look up like some extra help on how to figure out how to do those. Maybe I'll look at the textbook, see if it can offer me any help, but sorry, my computer's doing this weird thing, like where I touch it, it stops vibrating. But like when my hands get really close, or when I first touch it, like it kind of feels like it's like, I don't like that, that's weird. Anyway, I probably shouldn't touch it. Anyway, okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'll probably update or something later, but maybe I'll do a little time lapse of me working.
Okay, really quick update. I finished problem set 10. I at least made my document for my biolab report, and I moved some information over from our project proposal. So information like our background information, my hypothesis, our methods. I went ahead and moved that over so that then I can use it for that. But the document is all set up and ready to go. I just have to like actually write it. I went ahead and set up my presentation, but I haven't really put any like content in there yet, but it's at least set up and ready to go. I finished and completed my artist statement, so did pretty good. And now I just made most of my playlist for my next Sunday radio show, and then I'm also working on a backup playlist because inevitably I'll cover for somebody probably sometime this week. So yeah, anyway, that might be all for me tonight. So I'm gonna try and get up at like a decent time tomorrow morning, not terribly early, but not terribly late. Probably get some breakfast, go to class. Just, I don't know, try and knock out some more work. Maybe I'll start working more on my lab report if I'm feeling so inclined. But we'll see. So, yeah, that's all.
Good morning. Wow. It's Wednesday morning. Okay, today I thought we could do a little get ready with me, so I just brushed my teeth. Yeah, sorry, I'm extra tired. Here we go. I've got you propped up right now in my notebook, but I'm gonna cross off something because I didn't end up writing last night. I watched the new movie Roommates with Adam Sandler's daughter. I don't remember which one. Is it like Sadie? I think it was eldest daughter, but it was funny. The ending was kind of unexpected, but it was like keeping fun. So yeah, today's gonna be pretty chill. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Okay, I'm gonna go change real quick, then I'll be back. Okay, I feel like this outfit would be really cute with like a cute like slicked back bun, but I'm not talented enough with my hair to do that. So unfortunately that is out of the picture, but there we go. Nice and comfy today because it's gonna be like a high of like 50, so it's a little bit on the colder side. So whatever. But yeah, really proud of myself for like really locking in yesterday. I like kind of got a lot of work done, or at least started. So it's quite nice, especially when it comes to like my finals and a lot of like my end of year stuff. It's really nice to have it like at least started. I feel like that makes it a little less like intimidating, just because I don't know, even if it's just as much as like setting up the document, like it's at least done. Like I don't, I'll see you guys looking at my plant. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited for just kind of chill day today though. I don't know. I'm probably going to go swim tonight. I don't know. Naomi's going, so like I feel like I should go. And I need to. Even if I'm just getting in the water like once or twice a week at this point, like it's better than nothing. Anyway, I think we'll go today. We'll see how Thursday's schedule is looking. If I don't have a ton of homework, maybe I will get dinner and then go to swim after dinner, after lessons. So maybe we'll see. Oh my god, these two eyelashes are wanting to stick together. Maybe that means we have to sacrifice one. Oh, okay. I can't even tell the difference. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited because tomorrow is like Loki's supposed to be warm again, almost 70, maybe not quite, but basically. So that'll be quite nice. Looking forward to even just like slightly warmer weather. Yeah. Plus, we're now down to like 2 weeks left exactly, pretty much, I think. And my birthday's coming up. And Maddie's birthday is on Saturday, which kind of sucks because I can't be there to celebrate with her. Same thing with Ren's birthday in the fall, but it's okay because they're gonna have so much fun anyway. But anyway, yeah, no, my grandma just asked for my birthday list today, so mostly just have like clothes and other miscellaneous things on there, but I might add some stuff that I want for my dorm room next year, aka like maybe some craft supplies, I don't know, like something of that nature. So that's gonna drive me nuts, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, okay, I'm already gonna put my shoes on. I was gonna vacuum, but it's 9:10, so I really would like to get to lunch. Or lunch? Wow. Breakfast. So I'm gonna go. But hey guys. Yeah, just back in the dorm. I'm basically, well, I am done with all of my evening activities. We went to the lacrosse game. That was really good. I only stayed for about, yeah, half of it. Participated in their little halftime game, which was fun, and then went to a keynote speaker for Earth Day / Earth Week. That was really good. The speaker was very, very good. Her name was Ariel V. King. She was absolutely fantastic. Phenomenal speaker. Very intelligent. Yeah, it was great. And I'm just back in the room, so maybe gonna lock in for like an hour or two. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. My Spanish presentation is due, I believe, I think the 29th. I think. I'm inclined to believe. So I have about a week to get that done. Again, that's something that I would like to have done by the end of this week, by Friday. So tomorrow's going to be another relatively busy day, I think. I don't know, we'll see. My chemistry class on Friday was canceled though, so that's kind of nice. I will still have Spanish, and then I'll have my Spanish interview right after that. But instead of going to chemistry at noon, I'm gonna go to Hermione's Link presentation, which is about octopuses, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna be so cool. It's like a panel, I think. So there's somebody doing a presentation on philosophy, somebody else for environmental science, and somebody for neuroscience. So I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm really interested in the work that Hermione did on the Cape with octopi. So I'm really excited. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. So that's all. For now, at least. Okay, bye. Hey guys, okay, this is definitely gonna be my last little update for today, but I'm currently watching the Noah Khan documentary. I've cried like twice already. Meh. Anyway, probably gonna go cry some more. I'm only like halfway through, if even that, so. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow.